Hello, good day, guys. My name is Nick, technical analyst with SuperForex. Today, we're looking at the analysis on the currency pair Euro GBP. And following this, we have seen that a pound euro underpinned by some positive momentum and retests of the 1.1740 axis might be possible. But for now, the strength is likely going to fade here because the Eurozone inflation in week's key event shows that the pound sterling retains a constructive setup against the euro, and further advances can be expected this week. But a strong Eurozone CPI print would likely boost the European currency. Now, the past week has been quite instructive for the pound to euro exchange rates from a technical perspective. Now, as we saw a support base forming at 1.16, which should underpin it over the coming days and weeks and allow for a retest of the year's high. So we're expecting from last week's sell-off, which was arrested in this region, and the recovery to the 1.17 level on Friday will mean that we are now back in the middle of a well-formed range with greater confidence that the post-CPI inflation sell-off for mid-month will, of course, run its course. So we look for trade to pivot around 1.17 for the foreseeable future. And we suggest those with payment requirements realize that any significant diversion from here will offer some tactical opportunity. So in particular, should the recent rally extend to the harder barrier of 0.85613, we would expect strength to be sold into the pair to pull back, so as not to often be the case in some recent months. So of course, a breakthrough in this resistance area remains possible, but it will require significant buying momentum to smash through the significant orders layered in this vicinity. And we are not sure whether anything in the near-term calendar can provide this impetus. So expecting at least 23 to 30 pips pull out from here, and possibly a retracement back upwards. And that's our technical analysis on today's currency pair Euro GBP. Now let's move over to the stock markets. Hello, welcome back, guys. And on today's stock markets, we are having a look at Mastercard, and we can say that the European Union Council on Monday adopted rules to make instant payments in the euro currency fully available around the clock, in a move that is expected to help some European payment companies to be able to compete against US firms like Visa and Mastercard. Now, since the announcement of this news, we had seen a very strong resistance to the upside, which is an interesting one. And of course, the new regulation will allow customers to transfer euro-dominated money within 10 seconds at any time, including outside business hours, not only within the same country, but also to another EU member state, as being said by the EU Council. Now, currently, payments using existing card and deposit can take several business days. And of course, this new council also added that the new rule would factor in countries outside of the Eurozone economic bloc. Now, Mastercard is expected to gain some momentum over this news, but now to the downside is what we are expecting, which seems so absurd because it recently just touched recent resistance at 472.26 and is expected to break through and keep on moving. But this case is not what it seems. So we're expecting a retracement back to at least touch a very important resistance here, and also an alternate support for 463.21, which from this entry point, we are looking at about hoping 100 pips from there, which of course is good money. Now that's our technical analysis on today's stock market, Mastercard. I remain your host, Nick. Bye for now.